Trail Chaser MTB. Maybe you've been jumping for a little while. Well, let's talk about some tricks to make those jumps look a little more stylish. So the easiest explanation for how to do a whip, I would just tell you, when you're going up that lip, once your front wheel gets into the air, that's when you start dropping your outside shoulder and pulling the bike sideways. Once you get that bike sideways, the best way to get it back is to drop that inside shoulder, and it'll pull the bike back towards you. It's really a lot about shoulder movement and getting that body twist, and the back end should come with you. It's definitely something that doesn't just happen. You kind of work on it and you'll get a little further each time until you reach the point where it's fully clicked out. Another thing with that is you want to be practicing these on pretty big jumps like this one here. It's not huge, but it's enough to get you in the air and have some actual air time. I've seen a lot of videos of people on like 2-foot kickers just trying to throw whips, and that's dangerous because you're gonna land sideways every time. And unless you want tacos for dinner, I don't think you should be doing that. You're just gonna taco a wheel, you're gonna crash, you're just gonna fold over. You need a bigger jump to learn how to whip. With a lot of these tricks, you at least need a decently sized jump so you're in the air for a little bit. Smaller jumps just aren't good for throwing steez, really. Moving on to the next trick, we're gonna talk a little bit about 1-footers. This one is pretty straightforward with how you're gonna do it. You gotta get the courage to be taking that foot off. I mean, obviously you probably should be riding flats if you're hitting 1-footers, unless you're just really incredible and can do the unclip, get your foot off and clip it back in. So the biggest thing is whichever foot you ride forward with, which I ride left foot forward, I'm gonna wanna take that front foot off. There's a few reasons for this, but the biggest of which is that back foot, naturally, you're gonna be able to put that toe down and keep that foot planted on there. Also, it's a little more natural for that front foot to come off and come back on easier because you can spot it better. It's kind of in your field of view. It kind of just naturally go out to the side. We don't want any like straight out kicking to the front. We're not playing soccer. We don't want like toe points out here. We're not dancing. We just a natural out to the side, and then as you get better with it, you can start to add a little bit, maybe kick it out to the back, get a little knack if you're that good. Just start getting further and further with it. That's the thing with all these tricks. You can just start pushing it further as you feel more comfortable with it. And the last trick we're gonna talk about for a little bit is one-hander. Out of all these tricks, I think for me personally, this is the easiest one to learn. It's just kind of getting the courage to pull your hand off that bar. The first things I'd recommend in learning this trick is start small. Just start when you're up in the air with the jump, maybe doing a little just get your fingers off, start sliding out a little more and just build up to it. All one-hander is about building up to it and just getting the confidence. Because the thing is, with some other hand tricks, maybe like a no-hander or suicide, you're gonna need to grab the saddle with your legs to keep it. Whereas with a one-hander, you still have that other hand on the bar. You're not really worried about it dropping on you as much. Be natural with it, pull it off. Don't I mean, if you want to, I guess that can make it a little more stylish, but just kind of just the pulls out the side and you start going further back. Frame grabs, maybe get further back, do a little seat grab. What helps with doing those variations is you're gonna wanna grab to the side that your front foot is not. So if I'm left foot front rider, I'm gonna use my right hand. That way my leg isn't in the way to do the seat grab or the frame grab, and that just makes it a little easier. So this one, just build up to it. Again, you need the right size jumps. You need jumps that you can float in the air for a little bit instead of 2-foot jumps, because you're gonna be landing with a hand off the bars, and that's no good. So just build up to this one, and this one you'll have it in no time, honestly. This has been 3 tricks you can add to your jumps for a little more style. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. We got more coming each week. Thanks.